What's up, everybody? It's Chastin J Miles, and here I go again. I did not think that I would be talking about Zillow so soon again. I just recently did a video where I was talking about Zillow, and I'm gonna bring that up again, but here they go again. I keep saying again, I feel like. But anyways, this video is going to uncover what recently happened with Zillow. So many people have been reaching out to me, asking me what I thought about it. Since there was this horrible snowstorm here last week, I couldn't get in to do a video, but today I am going to talk about it. This Zillow and this ShowingTime merger, or Zillow buying ShowingTime, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. Just so I make sure that I'm covering everything, I'm going to let you know what some official statements from ShowingTime were. I have them right here. I have all my receipts. I'm going to let you know what these official statements are from ShowingTime. I'm going to give you my little theory on this, like what I really think is going on. And then I also need to let you know on what you need to do as an agent. Now, you can choose to listen to me or not. I'm sure you're going to see that all this is lining up for what my big theory is. Now, before I get into this, do me one little itsy bitsy favor and hit that like button, like that thumbs up button. Hit it for me. It really helps me out with these algorithms. I've been noticing them. More people are seeing the videos, and it would really, really, really help me out, and I definitely appreciate it. So hit that thumbs up button for me right quick. So for those of you who don't know what ShowingTime is or what has just happened, let me backtrack to that. So Zillow just recently acquired this company, ShowingTime. So ShowingTime was recently, I don't want to call it a new company, but it used to be called Centralized Showing Service. Now it's ShowingTime. And what this company does, us as agents, licensed real estate agents, we're able to go in ShowingTime and schedule showings for listings. So for example, whenever we want to go show a home to a client, we're going to go into this website, we're going to type in the address and choose what day and time that we want to show our client this home. Then what ShowingTime does is they contact the other agent or the homeowners and let them know, hey, somebody wants to see your home at this time on this date. Is that okay? If they say yes, then ShowingTime lets us know as the agent that, hey, it's good for you to go and show it. Here's the alarm code. Here's how you get in the door. They give us all the instructions. If we need to know anything, they'll tell us this information. What I really like about this company is that they make it pretty seamless. So I don't have to manage all of the showings on my listings. I don't have to manage everybody who's seen it. Like back in the day, I used to kind of keep this notebook full of who was wanting to see my listing, what the agent name was, what company they were with, what's their license number, phone number, all that kind of stuff. Well, Showing Company does that. Also, what they do is they collect feedback. So whenever someone shows one of your properties, ShowingTime will ask them, what'd you think of this property? Is it priced right? Do you have any recommendations for it? Is your client interested in it? So they're a really good company that just took a lot of work out from us as agents. Now we got Zillow, who has acquired ShowingTime. That's the recent Zillow move. But if we backtrack a little bit, just recap some of these other moves Zillow has been making. I've highlighted these in other videos whenever they did one of these. First, Zillow started to allow instant offers. Well, even before instant offers, they were doing these home price evaluations where people can go from the general public can go and get a valuation on their home. Then Zillow started offering instant offers where basically they will make you a cash offer on your home. So if a seller goes on that site, types in their address, and Zillow wants to buy it, then they'll make them a cash offer. So now they're kind of acting like investors. They would put the home on the market, all that kind of stuff. We know about those companies. So they pulled those two moves. Then they started hiring agents. Okay, so once they were getting these instant off or giving these instant offers, they needed people to go and start working them and helping these people. So they started bringing on agents. Then just as recently as last year, they announced that they are now a brokerage. And now they just purchased the largest home scheduling, viewing scheduling company out there. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see what's going on here. Here's what frustrates me is Zillow always releases these statements after they make these moves, and they're like, oh, we're not competing against agents, or oh, we don't want to take the real estate business from these agents. And it's just like, all right then, Zillow, why'd you start making offers? All right then, Zillow, why'd you start hiring agents? All right, Zillow, why'd you now become a brokerage? And now you've gotten ShowingTime. So you can keep saying these after the fact, but y'all are making moves. So here's what ShowingTime had to say. I'm just going to read some of these lines from this statement that they came out with. One of the questions on here says, why did Zillow and ShowingTime want to merge? They're saying all this kind of corporate stuff, but then they said, Zillow assured ShowingTime that our platform would remain open, accessible, and growing for the benefit of all in the industry. I'm taking that little keyword, all in the industry. So who is all? Well, we got to count everybody, since y'all said everybody. They didn't just specifically say licensed real estate agents. They said all in the industry. So I picked up on that. Then they said ShowingTime will be run as an independent business unit. Well, that just means they're not calling themselves Zillow, in my opinion. Yeah, you're an independent business unit. You're going to have your own managers, your own bosses. I get that. But you're not going to be called Zillow, but you're with Zillow. All right, let's just keep it moving. The goal is that the merger will provide the resources to ShowingTime to improve products and reliability. And so they're referencing to reliability in a sense. They're saying for everything that went on last year, things just proved to be a little unreliable. My thing is, what wasn't reliable? Or why do you need Zillow to improve your reliability? Why not just hire some developers or whatever you need? Do you truly need to go and get this company to make your company better or to improve the reliability? Let's keep it moving. One of the big questions, what about data privacy? Because that was a big thing, and that's going to be part of my theory that I'm going to break down here in a second. But it talked about the data privacy. So the information that we put into ShowingTime, who will have access to it, where will it go, all that. So they say, we don't share or sell any of your personal information or content regardless of the type. So they said we don't share. I picked up on that because for me, that's just talking about the present tense. It's not saying we will not share. It's just saying at this time, they do not share. Okay, your buyer and seller data entered in ShowingTime are yours and may not be misappropriated for any other use. That word, misappropriated. So yeah, you're not gonna use it for things that you're not supposed to. I feel like there's going to be some links there like, oh, we need this data for this, or this is gonna help this. The property specific showing history will not be provided to anyone other than you, and if you request, your client, and will not be used in any way other than to your benefit. How do you know what's my benefit? How do you know what I want, where I want my client data? That's a question that pops up in my head. Then it says you will still be able to access your historical and future data. I would hope so. Those are just some things, those are some FAQs that ShowingTime answered when everything started coming out. Now, of course, real estate agents are in a frenzy. They don't know what's going to happen. I've seen other companies start to step up. I even saw some reports from the National Association of Realtors, and I'm going to cover that in another video, some things that they said about this. But here's my little theory. We have this company, right? This real estate company, and I'm going to call Zillow a real estate company because they work in the real estate industry, but they are a private company. They're not backed by the National Association of Realtors. They have nothing holding them to us as real estate agents. Zillow is a data collection company. Data is what supports their platform. They get data from the MLSs. They get data from agents. Now they're going to be getting data from ShowingTime. Even if they try to make it seem like they're not going to be giving any data, there's going to be some data given. Okay, we got to understand that. Now, this company, like I highlighted earlier, they have hired on agents. They become a brokerage. Now they have a showing platform in their portfolio. They can make offers. What's stopping them? There's nothing stopping them. Where it's important for you to understand as an agent is how this money works with this company. Okay, ShowingTime isn't free for us. We have to pay ShowingTime. Getting leads from Zillow, agents pay for that. This advertising, people pay for that. So we are literally fueling this company. We are packing money into this company. And the more we do that, the powerful they're gonna become. We are packing them with data. We're giving MLS data. One thing about me, I haven't updated my sales or anything in Zillow in a very long time. I haven't been trying to get reviews on Zillow in a very long time. I'm not comfortable with the moves that they're making. One thing about me that I know is as long as I have the data, I can own it. You know, if it's on my website, if it's in my computer, I can own that data. Once you're putting it in somebody else's platform, i.e. Zillow, social media, Instagram, whatever, then they start to own that data and they can really do what they want with it. These people are only going to tell us what they feel like they need to tell us. There's so much happening behind the scenes. You have to be smart enough to see what's taking place. And what's crazy about this is these things are taking place at a rapid pace now. What are we going to do as a real estate community? If you feel threatened, if you feel like they're coming for your job, you can do something. We can come together and choose not to use this. The only thing that I'm asking for is transparency, because there is a business plan there. They haven't told us what it is. We don't know what it is, but they keep making these moves and then they just want to release statements after the fact and say that they're not going to be competing with traditional real estate agents. They're not coming for our business. They're not going to use our data. But it's after the fact, and that's what I have a problem with. If I knew what the goals were of this company, if I knew what they were after, heck, I may be on board with it. Who knows? I could probably really see how it can be helpful for me. Who knows? But I haven't gotten that yet. So therefore, it makes me a little uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable sharing my data. It makes me uncomfortable continuing to feed my money into it. And I know that there are other platforms out there. So here's how I think it's going to go down. And this is just a little theory in my head. There's no facts to this. Take it how you want. They have the agents. They have the brokerage. They have everything. A lot of people think that the public will be able to now schedule their own showing. I don't see that happen, okay? I don't see somebody from the general public just being able to go on this website, schedule a showing, and then let themselves into your house or one of your listings. That's just too unsafe. There's too much liability with that. And if something goes on, like what's gonna happen? You know, if somebody steals something, somebody robs them, if somebody does something crazy. So therefore, I don't think it's gonna be that simple. But here's what I do think is going to happen. For one, Zillow is already brokering their own deals. We actually have a contract right now. On the listing side, it's through Zillow. So we're representing the buyer. On the listing side, it's through Zillow. They have their own contracts. It's a real clunky process. So I'm already seeing that. Okay, I have a copy of the contract right here. I can already see how they're operating like their own brokerage. Now, what I do think is going to happen, I think that the public will be able to go on Zillow, find a house that they like, and they're going to be able to schedule a showing. That information is either going to be sent to an agent who is continuing to pay for leads, but then it'll also be sent to one of their Zillow agents, to where one of their agents can call them up and say, hey, we can show you the property, because there's going to have to be an agent involved. Again, I don't think people will just be able to walk into random house. There's going to be an agent involved. Now, that agent can be you if you're paying them, or it can be one of their Zillow agents. But there's going to be an agent involved. Somebody, Susie Q, go and schedule a showing. That Zillow agent meets them at the front door, shows them the house, helps them write a contract. They broker that deal. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, they're not breaking any of their rules or anything that they told us. They're not competing. They'll probably figure out some kind of way to make it seem like, oh, this buyer was unrepresented, so we're going to work with them. That's what I see happening. I don't see normal people just being able to walk into your house. Again, what does that mean for you as an agent? All I have to say is choose where you want to spend your money and read into this stuff. I'm going to continue to provide updates as news develops with this, as they start releasing more statements. I still want to talk about what the National Association of Realtors said that they're planning on doing. So be sure to subscribe to this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think will happen. As always, hit that thumbs up button. So until next time, oh wait, I hope y'all like my new set, by the way. So this is where my videos will be from now on. Hope you like it. And I know that this video was a lot, but let me know what you think down in the comments. Until next time, I'm Chastin J. Miles, and I will talk to you soon.